The boxers have been given their instructions. The seconds are out. The crowd is ready for another edition of Shoulder Roll Virtual Boxing with your presenter, the boxing historian, Greg Rashid.
Well, I want to say swaddy krop to everyone out there. This is Greg Rashid with another edition of the Shoulder Roll Virtual Boxing Podcast. And yes, I'm in Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand to be exact. And swaddy krop means hello in Thai if you're new to the program. But a lot of you listen to this program a lot, and I really appreciate that. Man, we almost got 2,000 folks that are subscribers, but we need more of you. And we also need more of you to become Patreons. So just go to patreon.com, look for Ringside Fantasy Fights in News, and make a contribution, $1 a month, whatever you can do, so we can keep get a better microphone, better lights in here, computer, a little bit of everything. But because this is your show. I go by what people suggest to me as far as fights on here, music, interviews, and if you're new to the program, what we do here, we do one thing, fantasy fights. And, if you're listening, you're probably a boxing fan, which means you probably sit around with your buddies and say, I wonder what would happen if Mike Tyson fought Alexander Usyk, or if Joe Louis fought Jack Dempsey. I know you do that, and that's what we do on here. We use various forms, various games to create simulations of these fights. Everything from Glory Days Boxing, Legends of Boxing 2, Main Events Boxing. And today, as we usually do, we're doing Title Bout 2, PC game created by Jim Trunza. And today's bout is going to be in the light heavyweight division, Roy Jones Jr. versus Archie Moore. So just sit back, get your favorite beverage, and we're going to get into the fight right now. And our commentator is, of course, the one and only Knockout Nigel. Take it away, Knockout.
Cheers. This is Knockout Nigel, your humble commentator, coming to you live from the electrifying T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Tonight, we're in for an absolute cracker of a bout. Two light heavyweight legends from different eras colliding in a spectacle that promises skill, power, and drama. On one side, we have the defensive wizardry and lightning reflexes of Roy Jones Jr., a man whose career reads like a highlight reel. And on the other, the legendary Archie Moore, the old Mongoose, a true ring tactician with devastating power to boot. Two masters of their craft. Who will prevail? The crowd is roaring and the tension is electric. Let's get straight to the action. And let me get some action with a taste of this Vegas bubbly. And we're off. Both fighters circle the ring, feeling each other out. Archie Moore, the veteran strategist, is moving about, looking to establish his positioning. And he's cutting off the ring. Moore has Roy Jones pinned on the far ropes, using his superb ring IQ to dictate the pace. But look at Jones, those cat-like reflexes. He clinches and spins out of danger with ease. Moore stays aggressive, closing the distance and tying Jones up at every opportunity. The two exchange clinches in the center of the ring. Moore's movement is sharp, but Jones is no slouch, staying light on his feet. A beautiful uppercut from Moore lands cleanly, 2 points there. But wait, here comes Jones with a stunning uppercut of his own. That's 3 points for the younger man. What a reply. With seconds left, Moore lands a thudding hook with his right hand, catching Jones flush, and a jab sneaks through, partially blocked but still effective. What a first round. Moore edges this one with his control and sharp hooks. Round 1. Winner, Archie Moore 7. 3 on points. Young man, yes you. This duffel bag contains $500 in $1 bills. I want you to play these in the slot machine near the exit door. And here's $1 for doing this for me, thanks. Jones comes out with renewed intensity. He's not playing it safe anymore. Look at that dazzling combination. Moore is rocked and sent reeling into the ropes. Oh my, there's blood under Moore's left eye. A major cut. Jones smells blood, literally, and he's going to work. Another lightning-quick combo, partially blocked, but it's enough to keep Moore on the defensive. Jones is dictating the round, pinning Moore against the ropes repeatedly. Moore tries to find his rhythm, but Jones lands a crisp jab that buckles Moore's knees. Jones is warned for holding and hitting. Oh, the referee's eagle-eyed tonight. And with another beautiful uppercut, Jones closes the round in dominant fashion. This one's all Roy Jones Jr. Round 2. Winner, Roy Jones Jr. 18-0 on points. The old Mongoose isn't going to take that lying down. Moore comes out with renewed vigor, and he lands a thunderous three-punch combination. What precision! But Jones counters with an uppercut that snaps Moore's head back. This is turning into a chess match, with both men trading clean shots. Moore with a big uppercut. That's another 3 points for the veteran. Jones responds with a perfectly timed cross. Moore eats it, but that was a clean shot from Jones' right hand. The crowd is on its feet. This is boxing at its finest. With Moore landing another strong combination late in the round, it looks like he's edged this one. What a contest! Round 3 winner. Archie Moore 14-9 on points. Let me take a sip of bubbly before we begin round 3. That young man certainly had a broad grin on his face when I gave him the $1 tip. When he comes back, I will give him another $1 tip when he brings back my winnings. Jones starts the round with his stick-and-move strategy, using his blazing hand speed to frustrate Moore. But Moore won't be denied. He's charging forward, aiming to break down Jones' defenses. Jones counters brilliantly, and oh, Moore's nose is broken. That cross was a game-changer. Jones follows it up with a sharp jab and a thudding uppercut. This is vintage Roy Jones Jr. But Moore isn't done. A sneaky hook from his left hand connects, and now a three-punch combination lands cleanly. These two are giving everything they've got. As the bell sounds, Jones takes this round, but Moore showed plenty of heart and grit. Round 4. Winner, Roy Jones Jr. 9-6 on points. As said, Moore starts round 5 with a jab that lands flush. He's keeping Jones honest with his aggression and landing combinations. Jones counters with a jab of his own and follows it up with an uppercut. But Moore is relentless, stepping in with a devastating hook that shakes Jones. He's piling on the pressure now, using his left hand to rip to the body and his right to land upstairs. This round is all Moore, who's dictating the pace and keeping Jones on the defensive. It's another strong showing from the old Mongoose. Can Jones adjust in the next round? Round 5. Winner, Archie Moore, 11-5 on points. What a masterclass from Moore. He's working the body with surgical precision, landing uppercuts and hooks in close quarters. A massive uppercut with his right hand lands cleanly, followed by another thunderous hook. Jones just can't seem to get going this round. He's being overwhelmed by Moore's aggression and precision. This is a clinic by the veteran. Jones is trying to find his openings, but Moore isn't letting up. The round ends with Moore firmly in control. What dominance from the old Mongoose. Round 6. Winner, Archie Moore, 26-0 on points. My word, Moore was amazing in that round. Can he keep it up for round 7? Both fighters move to the center of the ring, and Roy Jones Jr. immediately goes on the offensive. Jones, leading with his left, lands a solid 3-point cross to Moore's head. Moore, undeterred, responds with a powerful right cross that catches Jones off guard. The two fighters exchange jabs and hooks, each testing the other's defenses. Out of nowhere, Moore lands a crushing right cross that sends Jones to the canvas. The arena erupts in gasps as Jones hits the floor. The referee, Joey Curtis, begins the count, but Jones is back on his feet at the count of 8. A 5-point blow from Moore indeed. Moore presses his advantage, landing a partially blocked right cross for another point. Jones tries to regroup, but Moore is relentless, clinching to prevent any retaliation. Moore then lands a clean 2-point combination, following up with a swift 3-point combination, showcasing his impeccable hand speed and accuracy. Jones attempts to respond with a left jab, but Moore clinches again, smothering Jones' offense. Jones finally breaks free, landing a 3-point jab that snaps Moore's head back. They clinch once more, and the referee separates them. Jones is moving around the ring, looking for openings, but Moore continues to control the pace. As the round winds down, Moore lands a solid 3-point jab, leaving Jones looking weary. The bell rings, ending a dominant round for Moore. Moore may be ending this one in the next round. Jones still looks a little shaken in his corner. "Let me shake some of this bubbly down my throat. That young man I asked to play the slots for me should be returning soon with my winnings. So much bubbly I can buy with my winnings." Round 8 begins with both fighters looking determined. Moore, adopting a more aggressive stance, misses with a flurry of combinations, but Jones counters with a partially blocked left hook for 1 point. Jones, now in control, misses an uppercut as Moore dodges expertly. Moore regains control, landing a solid uppercut with his right hand. Jones, ever the tactician, evades and clinches, forcing a brief pause. As they separate, Jones misses a right cross, followed by another missed combination, showcasing Moore's defensive prowess. Jones finally lands a sharp left jab, scoring 5 points as Moore is visibly stunned by the punch. Sensing an opportunity, Jones follows up with a 2-point right cross. The crowd roars as Jones begins to find his rhythm. Jones moves around the ring, looking for another opening, but Moore remains elusive. Moore, showing his resilience, misses a series of punches as Jones expertly counters with movement. Moore finally lands a 2-point left jab, but it's clear he's feeling the effects of Jones' earlier flurry. The round ends with Moore missing several punches, unable to land anything significant as Jones takes control. The 9th round begins with both fighters looking fatigued but determined. Referee Joey Curtis admonishes both fighters for some rough tactics, warning them to keep it clean. Jones takes the initiative, landing a 2-point right cross early on. Moore responds with a 2-point right cross of his own, followed by a partially blocked right uppercut for another point. Moore, now in control, lands a crisp left jab, adding another 2 points to his tally. Jones, ever the warrior, counters with a 5-point combination, buckling Moore's knees. The crowd is on its feet as Jones presses his advantage. Jones, moving around the ring with precision, lands a solid combination. Moore tries to respond, but misses with a right hook. Moore, looking to regain control, lands a 3-point left hook, catching Jones off guard. Jones, determined to finish strong, is warned by the referee for holding and hitting. Round 10 begins with both fighters looking to impose their will. Jones, employing a work-the-body strategy, misses with a jab. He follows up with a 2-point left hook and a partially blocked jab for another point. Moore, always dangerous, misses with a hook but regains control, moving around the ring, setting up his shots. The fighters meet in the center, exchanging jabs and hooks. Jones lands a 2-point combination, but Moore responds with a three-point right cross, buckling Jones' knees. Moore, relentless, lands a five-point combination, showcasing his power. Jones tries to respond, but misses with a left cross. Moore clinches, and the referee separates them. As the round ends, Moore lands a three-point left hook, clearly dominating the round. It appears the older man is full of energy in the later stages of the fight. I thought Moore would tire, but he is getting stronger. Let's see if he can keep it up during the championship rounds. Round 11 begins with Moore landing a solid three-point right cross. He misses with a follow-up uppercut, but Jones counters with a three-point cross of his own. Moore, not to be outdone, lands a three-point combination. Jones, looking to make a statement, lands a five-point left jab, staggering Moore. The fighters exchange blows, with Jones landing a clean two-point combination. Moore clinches, trying to slow the pace. Jones, undeterred, lands another solid jab, hurting Moore. As the round ends, Jones is warned for rabbit punching, but he finishes strong with a two-point combination, leaving Moore on the defensive. The fans have certainly gotten their money's worth tonight. And I will get my money's worth when that young man returns with my winnings. That's odd. All the ring card girls are leaving. And they all had big grins. Be that as it may, I will drink another swig of bubbly before the final round. The final round begins with both fighters leaving it all in the ring. Moore misses with a combination, and Jones counters with a three-point left hook. Jones, finding his rhythm, lands a two-point uppercut. Moore, showing his resilience, lands a two-point combination and a three-point right cross. Jones responds with a two-point uppercut, followed by a three-point left hook. The crowd is on its feet as Jones lands another three-point cross and a two-point cross. The fighters clinch, and the referee separates them. Jones continues to move around the ring, looking for openings, but Moore remains elusive. The round ends with Jones missing an uppercut as Moore loses his mouthpiece. The referee pauses the action to rinse it and reinsert it, ending a thrilling round. The crowd is on its feet. I bet you can hear the cheers all the way to Hoover Dam. The judges' scores are announced, and Archie Moore wins by unanimous decision. A hard-fought victory for Moore, and a tremendous display of skill and heart from both fighters. Let me go into the ring to interview Moore. What's this? A note has been handed to me. It reads, "Here is your dollar tip back. Me and the ring card girls have cashed in the winnings from your $500. We are on our way to Dubai. The findings will last us for a lifetime. So long, cheapskate. Buy yourself some bubbly with this dollar." What? My winnings? My ring card girls? I was planning a huge after-party with them with my money. I will now return you to our Bangkok studio. This is Knockout Nigel. Cheers. Can someone loan me some money so I can catch the next flight to Dubai?
Oh, Knockout. I mean, come on now. Why would you give $500 in a duffel bag, let alone to a complete stranger, to have them satisfy your gambling habit? See, Nigel has so many habits. I mean, bubbly, gambling, and I ain't going to get into the ring card girl situation. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the fight today. Archie Moore, the old Mongoose, defeating Roy Jones Jr. in a 12-rounder in the light heavyweight division. Hope you enjoyed that. You know, and I could see that happening. You know, I could run these fights, but I always say, I could run these fights thousands of times. Roy Jones Jr. would win half probably, and Archie Moore would win half probably, but it's all about fun. Just imagination. This is theater of the mind. I hope you enjoyed those fights. That fight on the Shoulder Roll Virtual Boxing Podcast. And if you want to promote a fight, if you have a suggestion, please drop me a line wherever you listen to the program, be it on YouTube, Facebook, iHeart, wherever you do. and just say, hey, I want to see these two folks get it on. And I'll be more than happy to put them on here. But anyway, we're going to have Jessica, our martial arts champion, as she always says, giving us the latest news. She'll start off with the nominees, not the nominees, these are the folks that will be entering the class of 2025 into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. So take it away right now, Jessica.
This is Jessica, your martial arts champion. The International Boxing Hall of Fame has announced its class of 2025, and Manny Pacquiao leads the way. The Filipino superstar was always going to go in on the first ballot, but he's been joined by Michael Nunn and Vinny Paz in the men's modern category, while the women's class includes Sophie Mathis, Mary Jo Sanders, and Jessica Chavez. Kathy Davis is in the women's trailblazer category, while Las Vegas referee Kenny Bayless and Al Gavin posthumously are also in. The late Harry Gibbs, one of Britain's finest referees, is also going to be enshrined alongside Bayless and Gavin in the non-participant bracket, while in the broadcaster-journalist category, Randy Gordon and HBO producer Ross Greenberg go in. Excellent middleweight Rodrigo Valdez, who boxed the likes of Benny Briscoe, Carlos Monzon, and Gradian Tana, is in the old-timers category, and English bare-knuckler Owen Swift goes in as a pioneer. We're extremely excited about the class of 2025 and are very much looking forward to honoring the newest class of inductees to earn boxing's highest honor, said Executive Director Edward Brophy. Decorated Hall of Fame trainer Freddie Roach was the first to congratulate his star student, Pacquiao. I opened my gym, Wildcard Boxing Club, in hopes that the next Muhammad Ali would walk through the door, said Roach. Little did I know that in 2001, my Muhammad Ali would weigh 122 pounds. His name was Manny Pacquiao, and he was and still is the pride of the Philippines. For 20 years after Manny and I first did mitts in the ring at Wildcard, we trained together for some of the biggest fights. As his collection of world championship belts grew, so did his presence in boxing and the world. Today's announcement that Manny will be a member of the International Boxing Hall of Fame's class of 2025 makes me incredibly proud. As much as I loved working together with Manny all those years, I'm even happier sharing the same wall with him at the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Baltimore boxer Gervonta Davis plans to hang up his gloves at the end of next year and seek therapy, according to our media partner at the Baltimore Banner. Davis spoke about his impending retirement at a press conference on Tuesday to promote his WBA lightweight championship bout against Lamont Roach in March. After next year, I'm out of it, Davis said. Yeah, out of this sport. Davis elaborated to Yahoo Sports on why he planned to retire. This shit is trash, garbage, Davis said, according to Yahoo Sports. Fed up. I just want to be able to make money and stay out the way, that's it. I want to be living without being seen. According to the Baltimore Banner, Davis told Inside Boxing Live he felt he needed to step away from boxing for the good of his family. That's why I don't want to box no more, Davis said. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it would lose the fire that I have inside of me. I want everything out of me so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry. Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I want to be much softer, be more humble, and things like that. Davis, the WBA lightweight champion, will face super featherweight champion Lamont Roach on March 1st at Barclays Center, where he won his first belt. Davis predicted Tuesday he will knock out his former amateur rival from the Baltimore-Washington area. I like to show people that they aren't who they say they are, Davis said. I like to prove it to the people they come with. My first time winning the title, the whole building doubted me. Davis, 30-0-28 KOs, will be fighting for the first time since knocking out Frank Martin in June. He has stopped his last 4 opponents, a streak that began with his 6th-round KO of Rolando Romero on May 28, 2022, his last fight in Brooklyn. He won his first title at 130 pounds with his victory over Jose Pedraza in 2017. Davis went on to win titles at 135 and 140 pounds. Roach, January 1st, 25, 10 KOs, began his pro career at lightweight before moving down to 130 pounds to win a belt. He now moves back up in hopes of adding another. "This is a hell of an opportunity, and we're going to conquer it," he said. "Everyone knows what I'm coming to do, and if you don't, you'll be surprised. I'm going to show you what happens when two dogs go in the ring together."
Man, that's going to be a nice fight, because that's going to be the battle of the D.C. area, because you got Davis versus Roach. That's going to be a classic. And, fighters always talk about they're going to retire and all, and I'm wondering if Tank will really do it. I hope he does. As he's saying, take care of his daughters, deal with some issues he's going through. That would be good. I mean, it rarely happens, but hopefully he'll be one of the exceptions, so good for him. Now, as far as the International Boxing Hall of Fame, I like some of the selections they have for next year, but I don't know, maybe you can, help me with this, send me a note about it or something, but Vinny Paz as a Hall of Famer, I just never looked at him as a Hall of Famer. In fact, Michael Nunn, to me, there are some of the guys I would put in before Nunn or Paz, especially Pazienza. There are a lot of people I put in there first. But they have their supporters, and that's how they got in there, but I just don't really see it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed Jessica's announcements, those two announcements she did there. And we, as I always say, this is a boxing variety show. So I'm going to give you a little music now before we get out of here. And we're going to play right now Sister Rosetta Tharpe, Strange Things Are Happening Every Day. And ain't that the truth of what's going on now? But anyway, let's hear that on the Shoulder Roll Virtual Boxing Podcast.
Church people say they are in this holy way. There are strange things happening every day. On that last great judgment day, when they drive them all away, there are strange things happening every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. There are strange things happening every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. There are strange things happening every day. If you want to view the crime, you must learn to quit your line. There are strange things happening every day. If you hew right to the line, you can live right all the time. There are strange things happening every day. Jesus is the holy light, turning darkness into light. There are strange things happening every day. Oh, he gave the blind man sight, and he praised him with all his might. There are strange things happening every day. Oh, every day. Every day. Yes, every day. Every day. Oh, very strange things happening every day. Every day. Oh, every day. Every day. Oh, every day. Oh, there are strange things happening every day.
One day,
one day,
I was walking along. When I heard a little voice. Didn't see no one. It was old Lord John. Said he was long gone. Like a turkey through the corn. With his long clothes on. Had a heel in front. Had a heel behind. Well, you couldn't hardly tell. Which way he was going. One day. Well, I heard him say. Be on my way. For the break of day. By the break of day. I got a heel in front. Got a heel behind. Well, you can't hardly tell. Which way I'm going. Ought to come on the river. Long time ago. You could find a dead man. Lying on your road. Would a dog man kill him? Will a dog man kill him? 'Cause the boy couldn't go. Wake up, dead man. Help me carry my road. Say my road so heavy. Can't hardly make it. To the low town road. Ought to come on the river. 19 and 10. Well, the women were rolling. Just like the men. One day. I was walking along. Well, I heard a little voice. Couldn't see no one. It was old Lord John. Then he was long gone. Like a turkey through the corn. With his long clothes on. Had a heel in front. Had a heel behind. Well, you couldn't hardly tell. Which way he was going. But he was long gone. Like a turkey through the corn. Ought to come on the river. Long time ago. I don't know, partner. Say you ought to know. You would catch plenty trouble. Everywhere you go. One day. Would the captain say. If you boy work. Don't treat you mighty well. If you don't go to work. If it may give you hell. One day. I'll be on my way. And you may not never ever hear me say. One day. I'll be on my way.
Man, I love playing that type of work music, but it brings so sadness to me at times because those are convicts. That's from the late 40s. Convicts, that's the Ramsey and Retrieve State Farm down in Texas. And they were singing Lost John. And if you're not familiar with what these work songs are, and that was done by my ancestors in slavery. You do these songs, they keep you going in the harshest conditions, and that's what these convicts were doing down there. And before that, we played Sister Rosetta Tharpe, and that was Strange Things Are Happening Every Day, and they definitely are every day. You know, no telling, you might see some lights in the sky. But anyway, I'm going to get ready to get out of here right now. This is Greg Rashid saying go in love and go in peace. As I always say, help someone along the way. And when you get up in the morning, get up, look in that mirror, hug yourself, and say, I love myself. And if you're sight impaired, get up, hug yourself, and say, I love myself. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't do anything. You can't love anyone. You got to love yourself first. So do that, love yourself, and then get out in your community wherever you are in this world and do what you can to make it a better place because there are wars, rumors of wars out there now, all sorts of situations going on, and we need folks who can if you just do a little bit, bring like some harmony and peace and justice to your community, to your condo area, your province, wherever you are, farmland, do what you can, because that little teeny bit adds a lot. So help someone in need in your community. Be there, a young person, a senior. You might see an animal in distress. Do what you can, because we're all in this together. And let's not just put our heads in the sand and say, well, there's nothing I can do. There's always something you can do. That little small bit, it adds up to so much. So do what you can. But again, this is Greg Rashid. Go in love and go in peace. And feel free to contact me, as so many people do, on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you hear the program. So we'll see you next time on the Shoulder Roll Virtual Boxing Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Thanks and have a great day.